Alright, here we go. Loading up, yes. Hello, greetings and salutations once more. Make sure my setup is all complete, because I will be focusing pretty heavily on what's going to be happening in front of me. Hopefully the stream holds out. There we go. Going back here, some Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, the good stuff here. Make sure that yes, because I will need the keyboard, some of it at the very least. It's highly important. So we're upping up the system here a bit, where I'm going to be going against a hard computer. Last time we went up against the easy computer so I could explain what was going on. I changed its behavior to the fortifier one, so hopefully it goes on the defense rather than try to outright kill me, which this is definitely wishful thinking for it to not him attack me for quite a while. Like, weirdly, there's this weird moment where if they're on the offensive, they may not expand and try to claim more planets. It's usually very useful there, but usually it can go pretty wrong very quickly if I don't react in time. So I'm hoping he keeps off my tail for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Just boot up into the galaxy here. So the maps, most of the maps here are pretty predetermined as far as what's gonna spawn and whatnot. As you can see, it's gonna take its time to load, as long as it doesn't crash. I've only had that happen once, where it crashes trying to load up the level. Right, just gotta play nice. That's all we gotta do here. As long as if it loads, it's fine. It can take a while to load when it does this. In fairness, I'm telling it to run in a windowed mode. There we go. There we got it, it's fine.
What do you need to know?
Alright. Not a particularly good background to have here, but just because all my units are red, and of course the entire skybox is red. It's been a good week. Nothing too exciting, just been doing the usual song and dance. But as they say, no news is good news. Especially these parts. There we go. So that's what we want to see. That I'm on the bottom half of the map. It doesn't look like it, but we'll get to that point. Right, bottomless pit of ruin. Never see it coming here. So I just need to start setting things up so I can start taking over the galaxy. So he's gonna be up in this half of the section here. I'm actually hoping that we see the race that I am, the TEC humans. I'm hoping to see that as the enemy scouts, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on there. Just gotta wait it out a bit. They did actually. I did see someone was talking about how Anthem, one of my favorite games to play on Xbox from EA, is about to basically be put on the spotlight internally in EA to see if it's going to be worth continuing that project or whatnot, because it hasn't been a highly successful new IP for EA. Let's be real here, and they've been working on for the past year. Okay, we're against the Advent. That's technically not what I want to see, but we will. Whoops, I already got that. It's fine. But it hasn't done really well, and like I said, they've been working on the year for whatever like Anthem 2.0 is gonna be, and now it's gonna be put in the spotlight of whether or not it'll be worth continuing. So we might hear something, and I'm like, I really would like to see what Anthem 2.0 is. I don't want it to be a brand new game, but this is EA we're talking about. Makes way more sense to resell Anthem essentially, but we'll see. We'll see in the coming days and weeks what's gonna happen to Anthem. Okay. I'll take it. As long as the next planet or the next it'll be an asteroid belt of some sort. What this one will be over here. If there's defenders over there, that won't be too much of a problem. So let's get you going. I'm actually gonna go. I don't have that set up. I'm gonna set that one to group 1 and set my dreadnought to group 2. Because I'm gonna split them up once I've got this planet on lockdown. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. So this is part of the randomness here. This asteroid belt has pirates, which I have to fight my way through, but this one doesn't. So the good news though is that I have on my side of the asteroid belts here, there is a trade station that I can take over, but it means fighting my way through that mess. Not particularly good. Not particularly helpful to my cause. Sometimes that's just how the dice roll, though. Yeah. Because my little... The ship that I'm going to send out there, this little colony frigate, not very good in the combat department, but I need him to capture... I would like to capture all of these. It's going to be hard enough work trying to hold on to the extractors here. But if I can capture one here, that will be, in essence... serve as an early detection system for me. Alright, let me send you down. Let's get you start cleaning up the area there. Gonna buy these sensor drones upgrades, which will, as my scouts go around and whatnot, they can drop off like little probes, as it were, on planets they encounter. And one of them died. That's okay. It's okay, we'll just build another one from scratch. But dropping off the sensor probes allows me to see what's going on at that planet pretty much all the time. It's very useful. I'm just gonna tell them to just go gun straight for it.
How can I be of service?
Alright. I only built one, which is a problem. But I need 2 of these civic stations. And then I need a military lab as well. And that's what I can build at that planet currently. But we can start working on some other upgrades. Useful is good. Useful's pretty nice. Like, you always expect to see these enemy pirates at these planets. It looks like I have a little bit higher than usual, but nothing too extreme. Like, it's stuff we could work with. Yeah, you can see this Terran planet has 2, 1, 3, 2, 1 for its numbers there, and mine is just 1s across the board. And it lists them in the same order, so it's like, okay. It's like I know what's going on there. And it's the same as this Terran planet over here. So that's technically an advantage to me. I can get this planet easier than the others. But we'll see. We'll see what comes of that. Gonna buy the basic sidearm. Just gives me a little bit more. See, he's got the same idea. His missionary vessel does the same thing. I'm gonna have him hug closer to this one. He needs to charge up his antimatter. You can see it's gonna take another, for capture object, another 103 seconds to get that up and running. But if I put him a little bit closer, he's gonna be just fine. And I'm gonna go ahead, build a second colony frigate and send him to this one here, so we can just start going to town. We're gonna need to start worrying about our defenses eventually. You can see this now has a remote sensor, so I can see all the time what's going on at this planet. Not a particularly useful location at the moment. I can't. Their ability to set remote things off is set automatically, so there's not a whole lot of usefulness. And of course, he sends one of his basic fighting vessels over. Just hold on, little guy. Hold on, little guy. Alright. Just work a little bit harder there. He's actually doing pretty well, but, you know, it's a capital ship. Not too worried about him dying to these small little... Oh, good. Alright, so... He's got these... he's got this Domina subjugator, which typically means... it's the the type of advent I'm facing is the typically the
Research complete.
aggressive one, I guess you could say. They tend to make life a little bit harder. They could, at the very least.
Where
Could
to,
make it a
Commander?
little bit interesting for me to work with. Alright, as long as he's capturing this object.
Research complete.
This one isn't jumping. Like, he should be jumping soon. Oh, okay, he's being disabled. That's what's going on. But, of course, the subjugator. But it is keeping him off of my colony frigates. It takes a while for them to actually capture it, even when they've used the ability, so I have to wait to make sure I actually capture this.
Our fleet is
It's a
under
problem, especially when you see see this frigate trying to get into position. Weirdly, he's just going past it. There we go.
attack. Transmission received.
There we go. We'll go.
Deploying.
I'm gonna send them both here. We'll see if he backs up. Yeah, he's just gonna go see what's at the pirate base, because I don't think he's just explored that area. I think that's all he wants. Oh gosh, that jumped up. That's not good. I need this planet quickly, little guy.
Do you need me?
I need... Yes. Yes, you understand the need. You begin to see the problem we're having here.
A new colony
He
has
is...
been founded.
He is quite angry.
We're underway.
Yeah, he's already sent a little bit of a fleet over, so I'm going to change tactics.
Go ahead.
Colony frigate will keep that fleet distracted there.
Make it fast.
Yeah, remember, I selected the fortify ability. That's what I've got. This is a guy who's trying to be on the defense. It's working out well for me so far. It's alright. We got a game plan. We just have to fortify our position. That's all we have to do. Just survive the onslaught. And our other battleship is coming into play pretty quickly. Okay. Whoever I told you to attack is working beautifully here. Alright. We need this. Ralaw's prototype.
Found a colonizable planet.
Don't have the money for it, and our little other thing isn't built yet. But that's okay. We'll hold out here. Okay, I got that. That's the good news. I'm probably going to lose both of these if we're being honest.
Have arrived.
But as long as they're attacking less on my capital ships, it should be fine.
Structure complete.
Like, I'll win the fight with just these meager numbers. Oh, he already has. Yeah, he's going crazy. He is deciding that today is a good day to be a problem. Alright, we gotta build up some defenses while we're at it, while we wait for our space station to come into view here. So let's just
Comsat has detected
get this
inbound
building here.
hostiles.
Yeah, he doesn't even care anymore.
All hands.
He has
Prepare for
sensed
phase
blood
two.
in the water.
Hostile forces have arrived.
Yeah, he should be retreating back, hopefully. Should be like, no, he's starting to fortify. Could be a problem. I'm not entirely worried about this particular fleet. They can take down the buildings, but they can't take down the planet. So,
Our back
there's not a lot he
is
could do
joined
with it
the fight.
specifically. What we want is to make sure
Our planet is under siege.
that
Make it
we
fast.
hold this ground over here. That's what we desperately want. Okay, so he sent some of them back, but he sends some of them forward as well.
Development finished.
That's not particularly bad. We're gonna get these upgrades. Getting those particular upgrades grants me more of the constructors, so I can build more buildings faster on that planet.
Structure complete.
It could be a little bit crazy, I admit.
Comsat has
Takes a bit of
detected
work.
inbound
Okay, so
hostiles.
now he's jumping back to the planet. Anytime my little planets would like to get their act together, that would be nice. And then, of course, I have this one tiny little flak turret. I'm just gonna
Hostile forces have arrived.
build that there. Hopefully he'll get to that.
Planet development
I have to get this
finished.
upgrade eventually anyway for what I want to do, especially since I might be running
How can I be
a
of
little
service?
bit crazy low on everything. Alright. So I need to keep both of
Where
these
do you
guys
need
here, which I'm going to group as
We're underway.
group 1 again. I'm going to tell them to hang around here where they like to keep jumping back and forth. Give him an upgrade, which makes him a little bit stronger. Alright, so now I've got at least one of these up and running. And you can see, he can almost target the other guys. But more importantly, he covers the whole planet. So that should keep him away. And he brought his capital to play, which is fine. I've got mine here to do its thing.
Where to, Commander?
I'm actually going to tell you to hang out here in the middle. Leave this guy behind. They'll regen very slowly over time. Prototype's still going around. Oh, I got a bad roll with this one. Lower population, higher cost rate. Ugh. Population growth is incredibly slow as well. But it's alright.
Research complete.
Alright. Prototype. Finally complete. This is good news because I need one of you for sure. Okay, so he's also brought this purge vessel. Again, something that's not highly useful in combat. However, these are one of the few things that can attack planets directly and make you lose them. Which is one of the reasons why I have this turret set up here. Okay, so now he's on the retreat. This is good news. Let's get you going out there. We're gonna go ahead and get that upgrade going and this one as well. That will help increase the health of my star bases and my whatchamacallit, pretty much all my vessels. So he's going to bring those on the retreat. So it's a level 3 against my level 2 and a level 1. Plus he's slowly taking damage from everything that's going on here.
Capital ship shields are down.
Here we go. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. We don't need him. It's alright for the purge vessel to go through, just because I've got these two here. It's only a problem if he decides to go past it, because then I have to build more turrets elsewhere. We don't want that to happen. I'm gonna get that upgrade as well.
Hostile forces have arrived.
I need to save some money, which thankfully at least I've been building up a small bank so that I can get why you brought seeker vessels? Those are like the colony frigate's much more useful in a combat situation than seeker vessels. Alright, what I am gonna do is send the colony frigate over this way.
Transmission received.
Try to start capturing, because he's gonna recapture the things here. But if I have a colony frigate there,
Joining the fight.
it should help out quite a bit. Alright, so I'm gonna place this guy right here. This will cover their shortest way to try to jump towards my planet. Not to mention prove to be just a good staging point for me. Yeah, he's got so many seeker vessels. What? Does he think I'm building mines? It's not really. Maybe he just really wants the scouting info. Because that's a lot. I have one. Usually I just get two. It is a little bit cloudy though, I'll tell you what. It's unusual. Might have to turn on the light to shed some light on my situation here. Perfect. Pops doesn't mind. He's just happy to have a place to take a nap.
Reporting in.
It's not like I'm missing much of what's going on. So there's my starbase being constructed. We're making progress today. Alright, I did want that upgraded fully anyway at some point.
Time is short.
It says ship near Vitaris? What's Vitaris? Oh, okay, that's Vitaris. That makes sense.
Ready for orders.
Right? I think we're supposed to get... Okay, so now he's on the retreat. This is good news. I'm gonna go ahead and move that guy back.
Make it back.
Okay. So let's group these up and have them start flying around.
Time.
Let's go claim some more planets. Since the initial rush seems to be over. That wasn't a bad way to start. I don't mind not having information there at the cost of that I'm holding this ground over here. I need basically all the planets here in the system to be fully functional. Because we want to try to get to my upgrade where I can have 2 star bases on a planet, because normally you can only have just the one.
Go ahead.
I will actually place you down here for,
Deploying.
excuse me, for safety.
All hands, prepare.
Yeah,
for
that's a big
base
fleet
jump.
that he's got going on there. Oh, he came back. He came back
Time is
after I
short.
just told him.
Make it fast.
Oh gosh, he's so indecisive.
Structure complete.
At least this is now up and running. Like, it's the small things. All right. So I want you to bring your mothership a little bit closer. Yeah, it looks like it's well within the firing range there. That's the good news there.
Ready for orders.
I was just bringing that back for safety. You didn't have to try to kill it.
Comsat has detected inbound hostiles.
Did not have to try to kill it. Alright. So they gotta turn around to jump back. As long as they don't try to jump, yes, okay, that's all I want them to do. I want them to focus on attacking the base.
Hostile forces have arrived.
So now we wait this out. He's gonna get a health upgrade, which is gonna help him out quite a lot. There we go, there's my reinforcements. They're back in action.
Where do you need me?
Where's the other guy? There you are.
Joining the fight.
There you are. We need those delicious experience points from the capital ship. Just like that. Just like that. There you go, some of our extra resources so we can get a weapons upgrade. This will enable him to have even more opportunities of attacking. So him losing a capital ship's pretty good, honestly. I'm still second in capital ships, which is not a good sign, because I have 2 level 2s, which means my total number is 4. So he's got something up his sleeve somewhere else. It's just not here with my stuff that I can see. It's not a typically good sign. But we'll hold our ground. We'll do the things we need to do here. Oh, now it tells me. Finally, it does take a while sometimes to update, I admit. But he definitely has 2 capital ships, and they were probably both level 3 by my guesses. Alright, let me figure out where I would like to go next.
Ready for orders.
While we wait for the numbers to die down, he'll retreat eventually. Like, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. Now that I've got all that going there, I do need, ooh, yes, level 3 things. Power up their abilities, increase attack range. I do need to build my Titan Foundry. So at least I have the building, which is expensive enough by itself. Alright. Yeah, these little corvettes, they're very fast and very agile. Looks like he's just going to regroup. Yeah, it doesn't help he decided to be on the offense right out of the gate, making me not capture these other 2 planets. I would like to also have this planet, but these 2 planets are pretty much a necessity for me getting all of my tech up and running. And we're both actually functioning on the same number of planets, which is technically a problem. Alright, well, let's see. I'm going to need to get some culture going to help protect my side of the galaxy from being overrun, being corrupted, and whatnot. So we need to get that technology up and running. Of course I don't have. I need more slots, because of course I do. Fair enough. Well, I see your game you're playing here. Get that. Then I need to sell a little bit more crystal. Even if the research isn't complete, I can still at least get the building down. They won't start building until the research is complete. And I don't want to go on the retreat just yet, just because there's still so many of these little guys here, and you can see my starbase is a little bit injured, and the number of fighters and bombers here is a little bit scary at the early game. They can easily whittle down the health, and more importantly, as long as they keep attacking it, his regen abilities aren't going to be like helpful. So I have to get rid of what's going on over here. But plus side is These guys are getting the experience points to make them stronger and stronger every time they level up. Not to mention getting stronger abilities. Alright, interstellar networks up and running. Alright, I also need to get that upgrade so I can have more capital ship slots. Okay, I've got plenty of the metal and crystal, but now I'm just waiting for credits to start rolling in. I could sell some. It's not going to be enough to get the upgrade immediately, but I still have to wait till I have more capital ship slots anyway, so not a terrible wait. Are you going after him? Are you just being the rudest? Just stop it. Just stop it. Alright, now I got that slot up and running. Alright, there's not a whole lot here, so now I'm gonna go on the retreat. I'm gonna go
Ahead slow.
try to get some planets here up and running. Get that going. Let's see.
Capital ship shields are down.
Yeah, I'm not entirely worried. They're already on the retreat, and it's so easy for me to lose shields here. He is in range? Nice. Nice. So these fighters and bombers will eventually disappear. Once they lose the host ship that fighters and bombers are tied to, they'll slowly lose health over time. So we'll put him on the back foot there. He's got another mothership. Luckily, it's pretty average when it comes to combat. Yes, that's what I want. All right. Now let's sell like crazy. I could go down to 750, more or less. I can go down another 8. Alright, you can see, even selling all that, selling quite a bit, we're still just shy, but it's progress. Oh no, he brought reinforcements. Again, just when I'm on the retreat. Just when I'm on the retreat. When I get my Titan here, he's gonna be in big trouble.
What's this?
What's worse is I need to give him a health upgrade so that he survives longer. But of course that's its own problem in the sense that that's less credits and stuff that I'm saving up.
All power to jump
Just need to get to 9,500 credits. Just only the most expensive thing at my disposal. Alright, let's see. So he's got a lot of, it's a lot of little things, I admit. It's not the worst thing in the world. But we're hoping we buy enough time that they can just do their thing here. They're moving into position, but I just want them on the attack. That's what I want them to do. That's what I would like to happen today. Alright, come on. Whoops. A little bit more. Just a little. Yes, okay. So now we only have to wait, what is it, 321 seconds? Not a problem. Just constant barrage of enemies. I'm going to get the industrial specialization upgrade at least once, just to speed up that build process a little bit. Alright, well, he got his health upgrade. I'm going to need more, I'll tell you that. It's not being kind to me. Gosh, I get so slow amount of credits. Alright, but as long as they're here attacking, this should keep them up and running. Hopefully. Because I don't want to lose this base. That's a pretty expensive investment I've made here. So as long as we can just keep the health going. I'm going to buy that. More as a hope. And it gives him just a little bit extra health. He's lost a lot of his... Okay, yeah, they're still attacking area drone host, which I want him to do. As long as he can keep up the health, just outlive the bombers and whatnot. Because a lot of his attack vehicles are out of the game. Yes, there we go. Hang on, that would be the wrong thing entirely. Build some more fighters, help take down everything else.
How can I be of service?
Come on. Survive just a little bit longer. You got it, buddy. You got it. Don't make me have to build this all over again. I worked really hard for this one. This is highly expensive, guys. You have no idea. Just keep it up. Keep it going. I can't even get... Like, I could have tried to get, like, the structural integrity one, which would have boosted his health, but that takes a little bit longer to get upgraded, not to mention it's a big investment on money. Like, even now, I still don't have it. Alright, come on. Just keep it up. There's so many bombers. It's a problem. Oh, good. Now the progenitor is here. Great. We're gonna have to go for it. Oh, right. Fleet capacity is a problem. Fleet capacity is a problem. Where's my... We just need to get rid of him.
Where to, Commander?
Scuttle him so that we can build it. Because I think it's inevitable. I think we've lost the starbase here, which is highly unfortunate. After we've defeated everything else, he's not going to come into play. The hope is he'll retreat, thinking that he can... Because I took down most of his frigates. We'll see. We'll see. I got... Try to get more health upgrades running here. Yeah, and he's attacking the... I think he is. I think he's going on the offensive on the thing. Hard to say. Nope, he is attacking the Dreadnought, which is good news, but... Even with all that, even with all the things I've done, there goes that starbase. So that was rude. Highly, highly rude, I must say. So we'll just go back on the offense here. So he's turning around. So he's going on the retreat because he feels like he's done what he's need to do, which is actually perfectly fine. That is actually okay.
Research complete.
And we're still waiting. Probably a little less than a minute for that to be up and running now. Don't you have... No, I've never given you that upgrade, which is fine. I'll probably get it next time around. Give him a little ion bolt to stun these guys. At least it's heavily damaged. He's going to think twice about grouping back up here. Alright. So that's... At least he didn't push the attack or had more of his frigates and fighters whatnot come through. Like, that's a tiny victory in that sense. I do need more fleet supply so I can rebuild some things eventually, but... You know, sometimes that happens.
I'll find it.
There we go. Go put you back. I actually want you to go all the way here, see if he's been expanding out here. Because if he's over here, we could be in danger. But if he's only been focusing... Because we know he got that planet quite some time ago. There you are, buddy. Alright.
No enemy will get by us.
Oops. I think I have you... There we go. Alright. Set you to group 2.
Diverting power to jump engine.
Give you more fighters.
Reporting in.
I'm gonna tell you, come back here.
Underway.
Because now the Titan will be a better defensive option. Alright. You guys are kind of in the way here. It must be said. It must be said. You guys are trying to be in the way. I'm gonna do the social specialization, which will help increase the spread of my culture, which is good news. I'm second in crystal? Well, okay, to be fair, he's got that planet. He's got... Alright, where does he have... He must have something else if I'm second in crystal. Something else is playing, which can't be a good sign. That can't be good if I'm... It's possible he's got research to get more crystal, like that could be an option, but it's typically not a good sign. I'm first in everything else at the very least. I know I'm behind a planet. I'm not gonna... But I'm first in capital ships still, so good news all around. I'm gonna actually... Whoops. I'm just trying to tell you to go this way. I'm just... When both the move button and the camera button happen to be the same mouse button. Right? Gotta free... We have to free these people out on those worlds.
Development finished.
And we'll get to that eventually. One small step at a time, though, for us. I am gonna get these upgrades to make my turrets back home easier. Give them a better chance of defending themselves. Gonna get the War Measures Act. Anytime a enemy ship appears on my planet, it'll actually boost the tax income rate by 25%, I think. So it gives me basically, as long as he keeps scouting and whatnot. Okay, good. He decided to come back for round 2. Just in time to see my Titan sitting here. And that's good news too, because you got him to level 4, which is unfortunate. Because you're about to lose him. I will guarantee that. This time it's revenge. Alright, I don't have much in the way of upgrades, let's be real here. So just get some basic ones. Right? Have them work for me, because my cause is better.
Structure complete.
Alright, Starbase up and running. Let's get you some delicious health.
Our orders, Commander.
You're gonna need it.
Our fleet is under attack.
Luckily, this Titan is strong enough by itself. So I usually park them down here on the south side, because usually their path is to, you know, hug the inside of this phase lane to get to the asteroids, and then they just jump so that they end up at the top here. So I put them on the bottom so it takes some travel time for them to meet, because ideally I want the Titan to battle in range inside of the starbase, essentially. That's what I would like to happen. Doesn't always happen, but hoping and prayer and all that. However, them being closer, having jumped at the south side, works to my advantage quite well. Nothing wrong with that plan. That just makes it a little bit easier for me to be on the defense. So he should lose this mothership if all else goes according to plan. Yes, there we go, Death Bubble. I don't even know what it's actually called, but it deals 70 damage per second to all ships within its radius, disables their abilities, and disables their health regen. It's a very useful ability. One of the reasons I get that first and out of the way, so that I can just last out longer than he does.
Research complete.
Improved shield arrays, so my shields are stronger, which is good news. It's right. It's pretty crazy to watch. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable about what's happening on that side of the galaxy. Not gonna lie. I think, actually, what am I at? I'm at 4 and 3. So let's go a little bit crazy here. Usually there's like a more specific way of where I want my little combat buildings to be placed at. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to close that. But we gotta take what we can get with the number of planets we have, because we need to get to we need 8 of the buildings, which is the highest tier, so we can get this one, the Twin Fortresses. That's my specific. That's one of my specific abilities I have, is that I can have 2 star bases. Puts the idea of defense firmly in the mind of others when they see me with 2 star bases. It's like, oh, you really have to commit to getting rid of them. And if I place them next to each other, they can actually heal each other. So it's one of the reasons I try to get that upgrade. Like, especially on hard, with hard mode, like, because they can just go so crazy on the offense. There we go. That's what I want to hear. I gave him a good boost of experience points. Rest assured. Yes, okay, now we got level 6. We're going to capital ships. I'm going to give him an Ion Bolt. It is a useful ability. I'm going to have him auto turn it off now, just so he can hold on to colonize. Because I still need him to act as something that goes and colonizes planets. Titan is now level 2. Alright, so I don't know where my scout died, but he did capture that planet, so that's not a good sign. This is not a good sign indeed. So we're going to need some reinforcements
Ready to
here.
move out.
I'm going to upgrade his attack power and give him a shield ability. This allows him to shield when he feels like it. I don't know why he's trying to flip that direction. I mean, it's spectacular. It's not that he couldn't do it.
Need something destroyed?
Alright, I do need thermal. I need to do this one, exploitation. You just do you, buddy. You do you. Is this actually still right side up now? Are we actually, or are we completely upside down? Hard to tell with you. Hard to tell with what's going on here. You'll figure it out, though. Like, we'll get there eventually. I know they're a pesky problem, but you should probably just keep horizontal. Yeah, he's sending a purge vessel all the way through. Not a typically good sign. Not what I wanted to see. So I need to build these turrets here just to keep him away from the planet. Like, he can technically still bomb the planet, and he will, I assure you. But once we start getting these constructed, he's gonna think twice about it.
Need something destroyed?
Alright. We're gonna need you. Luckily my culture is spread out pretty wide already. Not typically worried about him trying to conquer these planets, not with my culture under those planets. But it does mean he can hold a pretty strong offensive here if he tries to, so we gotta move quickly. Let's see here.
Make it fast.
Just keep on going.
All hands.
Yes.
Prepare for phase jump.
Alright, so at least he stopped attacking the front gates. He'll be back for round 2. Don't worry about that. And the starbase is actually holding up pretty well. Just recover those shield points over time. Okay. I do want... I'm going to need another scout to see how far he's made progress along here. Because that was... Yeah, that was almost 6 minutes ago that we saw that.
Structure complete.
Right? Okay, he's back for round 2, because of course he is. Because of course he is.
Under attack.
I think he's definitely keeping the attack to keep me occupied. Alright,
Our orders, Commander.
Great. It's like, how'd you even get another one of those?
Forces have arrived.
Alright, come back here. The soulless agitators are the things we need to worry about the most. Those are his defense destroyers. They are very unkind.
Our backup is joining the fight.
Individually, they're weak against a single building. Weak is a strong word I'm choosing to use here. But they're very useful in taking out groups of defense-type vehicles.
Titan shields have failed.
The other problem they have is they can attack my Titan pretty extensively. Great, I need to sell some of that so I can start upgrading the last health upgrade he's got. So there we go, that's what the shield upgrade looks like. Reduces all damage by 18%. It's a good news for
Ready to
me.
move out. For the coalition.
I want to try to get rid of the...
Invaders.
Right?
Structure complete.
Crazy stuff's happening here. Big boom. Oh, you did not. How dare you? You went after that planet. I didn't even see that. That's actually straight up rude. I just spent a huge chunk of that money. And he's been there for a while, too. So he went back after seeing that. Okay. Okay, at least most everything here is now... Now it's in a better situation, but that was straight up rude. Going after that one little planet. I'm going to place a starbase here. Should help stem the tide of him flying away through... Where'd my scout go? Where did...
The new colony has
Oh,
been
no.
founded.
Scout went the wrong way. I wasn't paying attention. That's a problem. Okay. Well, now this planet's under my control.
Make
Let's
it
go
fast.
take a look-see. Since our scout didn't go this way, which is what I wanted him to do. Okay. So yeah, so now he knows.
Research
He
complete.
knows I'm paying attention. I need to upgrade so I stop losing money on this planet. And the... Ooh, Titan's level 3 now.
Additional credits required.
There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get you the health upgrade and the repair upgrade. So that, again, further increasing your little survivability in combat here. But I need you to go back to make sure the rest of the educators are dead, because that's gonna be your primary objective. It's keeping everything alive. I'm getting... oh gosh, here. There we go. I'm getting this upgrade, the Unbreachable Hull. It increases the health points by 10% for each upgrade, but the other thing it does is it gives me 2 extra armor on those, on my star bases, further increasing their survivability rate. Just super useful. Alright, I also need this health upgrade.
Our Titan shields have failed.
It's looking pretty grim, not gonna lie. There's just a lot that's going on here.
Our Titan has taken heavy damage.
Yep, I can see he's taking the damage. I am thinking of retreating him just for a little bit so I can get him repaired.
Our fleet is under attack.
Build that. Because I'm probably going to lose this starbase again. Because, you know, that's been the song and dance today. I'm going to tell him to attack at least one of those educators. Actually attack that one because it's injured.
Structure complete.
He also... the other thing, I never got him a second... never got him the beam upgrade, so he doesn't have another attacking thing. I'm probably not going to be able to get it at this rate. Okay. I really want that planet, and then we should be...
Planet is under siege.
gosh dang it, why is this one guy causing problems? Alright. Just getting a little upgrade here. Luckily, the constructor was done with all the extractors at the very least. What am I looking for? I'm looking for military labs. Well, that's what I would like. We need to get to number 8.
Research complete.
Okay. Unbreachable Hull, yes. Sadly, I don't think it's going to be enough. This guy's hugging my base a little bit too closely. Yeah, he's actually done really well. Otherwise. And this, that's finished constructing at the very least. Alright, well, we got the planets. That is good news.
Structure complete.
Alright. Now we're going to do the crazy thing and tell him to go back. All the way back. And we've learned a lesson. We're going to just start building these turrets around here so that when that purge vessel comes around again, we can easily keep him out of the way. Okay. Still holding on, little buddy. You do you. You've served your empire well here, but sadly we don't have all the necessary components
To protect and
keep you
serve.
going here. He's got slowly getting his health back.
All
I'm
power to
I'm
you.
hoping again once more that he takes out the starbase and calls it a day. He just looks at it and goes, "Nah, that's not my cup of tea." Not willing to press the attack further. It's a pretty big hope. Alright, now that my scout's about to see what's happening on this planet, I can determine how badly I need to go and actually defend it.
Structure complete.
Alright, just hold on. Give me a little bit more time, Starbase. Just a little bit more. I'm gonna tell him to go here. See what happens there. I'm actually gonna go ahead, get a fleet supply upgrade so I can build more. Okay, he didn't actually take this planet. This is good news. It means it's not a complete worry at the moment for me. Like, it could be later on, but I don't have to...
Reporting in.
It's not an emergency to go on the defense over there. Okay, good. So, yeah, he's got this starship which is going to attack the trade ships, which is fine. But he's retreating away. This is heavily what I needed to happen here. This is definitely good news. Alright, get the Twin Fortress upgrade.
Research complete.
Hostile forces jumping. Yeah, we were expecting that. Okay, so he doesn't have... This is good news. He doesn't have a fleet here. He's all concentrating on the front side. This is actually super good
Prepare
news.
for phase
jump.
And like I said, because we learned our lesson, we started building the turrets, that little purge vessel by itself isn't going to be a problem.
Our orders, Commander.
Alright. So let's get you. Let's get you on your way. Yes, you can see he's now sending in. He thinks that's going to be his. It's rather cute, actually. I applaud him for that.
Reporting in.
And yeah, we had to dismantle the other one, so we gotta rebuild it. That was acceptable loss, though. Yeah, there's a little bit of a fleet he's got going on there, but if I come back and try to claim this as myself, it's my territory, should be okay. We do gotta wait for buildings to finish constructing, because that's just the name of the game here.
Ready to move out. Structure
Alright.
complete.
Let's get these guys. Now that the Titan is back to being fully healed, just go and build me
New horizons await.
a little starbase once more. That is the name of this game here. I'm gonna tell this starbase to move over here. Okay, yeah, he did have a Temple of Harmony. I'm gonna grab, because I have a long ways to wait apparently for Twin Fortresses to finish anyway, so we might as well get to this one set up as defense over here. The thing too with the Advent is that they specialize in culture to try to brainwash my citizens, so it can be a losing battle sometimes as to if I can keep control of it or whatnot. Alright, so he wants to go back. He's thinking about going back on the offense. Don't think it's gonna work out as a solid strategy. We've almost got the rest of the fleet, though, in position. I need more money, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what now.
Structure complete.
Alright.
Diverting power to
Nope,
jump
I
engines.
need one more military lab to finish construction before Twin Fortresses even starts. So this drone host is here specifically just to make sure I don't recapture the metal extractors. But I need him to stop that,
Comsat
so
has
that he doesn't
detected
get
inbound hostiles.
Lagros. Oh, okay, yeah. That's, again, he's sending another purge vessel. Shouldn't be too worried about
Hostile
that.
forces have arrived.
Right? Everyone could use just a little bit more money. I'm going to group these as group 1 again. They're going to go after the missionary vessel. It will be a sad day. He'll be able to capture that one, which should be okay. We expect that at this rate. See it. Nope. We stopped him, which is good news. Good news, Bear, so we can capture that metal extractor, so he won't have any idea what's going on over here. And this is good, because now that I've got the planets I want, they won't...
Structure complete.
I don't have to retreat them for any real reason. And I can start focusing instead on getting all this sorted out. Civilian, I do need more civic buildings, I'll tell you that. Because his culture is still pushing his way through there. Not particularly happy about it. But that's okay, that's why we have this planet. Get a civic building. We're going to upgrade this, the addictive consumerism, which helps increase the rate of my culture being spread across. Oh, what's that? You were thinking about claiming this as your homeland? I don't think so. I'm going to place you here. I think, yeah. Just in range of that particular jump. Alright. Perfect. It's a little scout vessel, but it's okay. It's alright. Alright. So it's weirdly this calm moment that we've got going here. I'm going to upgrade that, which also helps increase the spread of my culture, because as you can see, this planet's allegiance is slowly falling down. It's got a long ways to go, but it is impacting my income, which is a big no-no. This is a heavy no-no. Right. Twin Fortresses. Going this way. We're going to grab that. Grab one more, because I'm going to place a starbase at this sun. There's a possibility he'll try to travel through the sun to get through my defenses. It's one of the reasons I have this starbase positioned where it's at. Like, it takes a long time to actually get through a sun. It's quite big as it is. So we'll tell him to go this way, while the other gets positioned for 2 star bases on my asteroid belt. Good news there. There's that star base up and running. I don't need to upgrade this one. This basically is just here to serve as an early detection system and hopefully hold it out long enough. I'm sure we'll get to it eventually. But it is what it is. But it is calmer. I am first in capital ship still, as I should be. Second in crystal, second in credits still. That's just sometimes how that happens here.
Planet development finished.
But good news bears. He's coming back with his little vessel here. All right, I at least want this to get into position. Yep, there's my. That would be telling me that's my starbase up and running there. If I have eyes on this sun, that also will serve as a way to tell me what's going on. So I'm going to position this guy just behind that starbase. As you can see, now I'm getting, because I'm not doing anything at the moment, essentially, I'm getting a lot of money rolling in. So I'm going to get this upgrade, the compartmentalization. That actually decreases the cost of all my starbase upgrades by 20%, which that saves a ton of money doing so. Very useful to have. Okay, so we're still falling. I might need, because that's just the way of the game here, I'm going to probably build this broadcast center, help slow down the rate that culture is spreading. That's just a game we just have to play with. I don't have to overtake his culture base, I just have to keep it from going towards mine. Thank you for sending another purge vessel. I'm sure you're going to want that back with this starbase just chilling here doing nothing. Oh, he's just out of range, which is fine. That's fine. It gives him time to think about it. Does he really want to commit to trying to attack? Like, does he really want to? I really don't think you should. I don't think that it will work to your advantage, good sir. Alright, build a starbase here so I have eyes on the sun. As you can see, like you've seen my other starbases. Like, look how little this actually covers. It's such a little area. I probably just told you to stop construction, which is fine. But yeah, like that was its attack area, whereas you can see on this planet, it covers quite a noticeable chunk of the system. Not on a sun. Suns are dangerous. Alright. There we go. Now that everything's starting to go my way a bit, minus this madness which is going on this planet here. Oh, it's dropping like a rock. That is good news to see. We'll deal with that, though. We can deal with it. We need some more stuff.
Research complete.
Just gotta keep him off our tail a bit. But I will call it quits before we get tied up anymore in this, because I'm certain another attack is just on its way and whatnot, and we need to prepare for that madness there. But thanks for dropping on by. Thanks for watching. I'm hoping that this was entertaining to watch. We'll continue Thursday and see what else is happening in the galaxy. Right? It's not a bad game. We'll see if we can save this planet for being brainwashed, because it's not looking too healthy right now. Already at 0.12% per second. Not a very healthy way to go there. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you Thursday. Take care, everyone.